What's up, YouTube? We back with another one like the other one. And today we're here with
Cute.
What's up, cute man? How you doing, man? It's been a minute.
Man, it's been a hot second, but I'm blessed. Every day is a blessing, nigga.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure, man. Cute man, how your mental health been going on with you? How your mental health been
Man,
holding on for you?
other than the person I was trying to make my other half, you know, my mental health is good. Other than that, for the most part, dealing with somebody that's homeless while you homeless is it's not the cup of tea that you really want. That's for sure.
Nah, for sure, man. You know, it's when you homeless, man, it's kind of hard to hold on to relationships and shit like that, man, because you know, it's hard to get a plus one when if in case you do get a somewhere to
Man,
stay. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's hard to hold on to a relationship on the streets or off the streets, period. You know what I mean? But on the streets is a little bit more difficult, it's wavelengths. Person ain't on the same wavelength as you, same vision of none of that. So you just gotta be careful who you choose to deal with. At the time like this, I don't need to deal with nobody. Honestly, it's the conclusion I'm coming to.
Nah, I can dig it, bro. I know the feeling. Um, man, you was telling me about the beautiful ex, man. Last time we had a conversation, man, and I just want to get a little deeper with that, man. Tell me about the first experience you had
Oh, with getting high,
with getting high, man.
yeah, man. Well, my ex, she introduced me to heroin. I didn't know nothing about it. I'm starting about was weed and maybe a little powder. But jumped right in the game like a big dog, mainline and shit. I didn't even know that you could smoke it or snort it or whatever. However you get down, I didn't know. I just knew straight to the vein. And man, she introduced me to something that I chose to take on as a habit. I mean, she didn't create the addiction. She introduced it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna give her that power.
Nah, it's
I
a
did wrong.
choice.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a choice,
It
man.
came to a point in time, right? One time, I just got done with doing a plumbing job, and she like, I'm not finna be paying for both of us to get high. Da, 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 da. I'm looking at her crazy because I just paid $100 debt that she owed one of the people. You feel me? So in my mind, I sit there and thought about it, contemplated like, man, I can sit here and walk away from this shit right now. And I thought, bitch, I can buy my own shit. The fuck are you talking about? So excuse my French, but yeah, that's kind of how that point right there. It became my choice to make it an addiction. You know what I mean?
For
Because I
sure.
had a choice to walk away from it, but I didn't at the time.
For sure, man. Tell me about some of the difficulties you having while dealing with this
Man,
monkey on your back.
major difficulties, man. First of all, music is my passion. After I started doing this, first song I recorded, didn't like it, didn't feel it, went into it, I stopped recording music. I haven't recorded since. You know what I mean? That's 6 years almost. Uh, Created me being homeless. For that, I had an apartment, a little hoopty, but I mean, maintaining, but I was scratching to maintain, but I was maintaining. I wasn't out here on the streets, trying to survive like that.
For sure.
So, I mean, those are two of the major roadblocks or obstacles I had to face dealing with this gorilla or monkey. You know,
Yeah, for sure. Um, Tell us about the sickness a little bit, man.
sickness. I mean, if you ask me, the true sickness of this shit is messing with it. The whole time I was on it, I really never been sick. Been close to it, but never really. I held my own on it. Made my moves and hustled or whatever it was. But I didn't, you feel me, defile my character. I didn't, you feel me, change my who I am personally. You feel me, due to what I was dealing with, the sickness, stomach pains and I don't want to get up, but I want to get well, shitting on yourself or whatever, leads with it. And I never really made it to that point. Borderline, almost there, but never really made it to that point.
That's a blessing. I mean, it's a blessing to. I guess it's a blessing to not be able to get to that point, but then it's the same token. It's a curse.
And man, it's a horrible curse. It's a beautiful destruction. That's why I say it, because at the time when you're into it, you're not thinking about what I'm doing or what people see of me. You're just worried about how can I get what I feel I need. Because it's all a mental thing. There's
Straight
people
up.
out here that in the office and lawyers and stuff that probably mess with this stuff, but can maintain it because they don't overindulge or they don't sit there and choose to let it throw them off their hustle. Throw them off their job, their grind. And some people just are not that strong, or they don't know they're that strong yet, strong enough yet to contain it or, feel me, dismiss it.
Um, what is it gonna take for you to hit that point where you tired?
I've already hit that point. I hit that point. So, to a point, it was somebody actually, my uncle friend, not my blood, but my uncle, OG. He was like, she came to me and we was talking. She used to do heroin, did it for like 20 plus years. And we were conversating. She told me, you cannot leave heroin alone until you give it 20 years of your life. I only gave it 5. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of set a fire under my ass when she told me that, but I still was heavily doing it. It got to the point where I got tired of running around, going here, going there, trying to get well, or making sure I got the money to get up and get well, or whatever the hell. And it went from a grandma dad habit to, before I went to jail, I was making the $10 last like 3 days. Really, like $10 last 3 days. It sound crazy, but I was just to that point where I just needed it. I started to feel the ill. I just take a hit, whoop, I'm back on the hustle, back on the motion. So mentally, it could be beat easily. You just got to get to that point where enough is enough. And for everybody, it's their own timing. It's a choice. You know what I mean? Some people choose to keep chasing that dragon, or some people just be like, you know what, throw in the towel. That dragon can have all that problems. And, you know what I mean? I don't need that monkey no more. So it's a blessing, honestly, to make it to where I am now. I'm 2 years and a month clean, and everything ain't looking so great, but everything ain't what it was. You know what I mean? It's a lot clearer. Like, my vision is back, in a sense. Ready to get back in the booth. Ready to get back to, you feel me, the motion that was going on before I was introduced to this.
So what's the vice now?
Advice right now is a little bit of the Chris. Really, it's just the money that comes with it. I actually was talking to my friend. We call her Girl Q. She the other Q, and we hit up the lady Jessica Rabbit out here. She's I would say a neighborhood advocate or street advocate. You feel me? And she promote, trying to help us out. She does a lot with people with animals on the streets. Really a great person. I think she tried to run for mayor but lost just recently. But she good people. I go to her office every Thursday. They got the shower on wheels that come through it. Feed us, showers, fresh drawers, socks, clothes, the whole nine. So it's ways to beat whatever we going through out here. You know what I mean? But for now, the advice is a little bit of the clear, but just really just trying to leave it all alone. Honestly,
For sure, man. Treatment is always the best thing, but I know it's kind of difficult for a motherfucker to just turn themselves into whatever it is. You know what I mean?
most definitely, ain't nothing wrong with a little help.
Nah, it ain't.
There's nothing wrong with a little help.
Nah, it
And
ain't.
that's why I mentioned Jessica, because my homegirl called her up. We supposed to go in there Monday to find a program, a housing, something to help me get up off these streets. My friend also, you know what I mean? It's time. I mean, can't waste no more time out here.
For sure, man. I'm definitely gonna be involved in trying to get you guys some type of treatment and
I think what most people don't realize is just the knowledge of what's out there to help us out will help us majorly. Somebody coming through and actually like, hey, it's, woo, woo. I mean, I know it's on us to go find these programs, but everybody mind state is not on that. Oh, I need to go find a program.
you
You
got
know
your
what I mean?
ID.
No, I'm waiting on another one. I lost my wallet like 2 weeks ago, riding my bike too fast and moving too fast. It fell out my pocket somewhere. Just had got the ID though and everything, so I could get a job. But minor little setbacks like that, they don't stop nothing. They just slow it down a little bit. Just gotta be more cautious when I'm moving, next time. And pay attention. That's all. Pay better attention, honestly.
For sure, man. Tell the youth why they need to stay away from Beautiful X.
Man, beautiful ex. Y'all don't want to wish y'all never met that beautiful ex that introduced you to anything like what mine said. Um, it ain't worth it. If a person don't want the best for you and they feeding you poison or trying to get in your head and manipulate your way of thinking, you know what I mean? They're toxic. They're not good for you. They might be the beautifulest person in the world. Their soul on the inside is ugly as ever. It's like my recent situation. I can smile at you and your day change. But the mind or mental is fucked up. She actually came to me when we first met, asking for help to try to leave this shit alone. And I lost sight of that dealing with her. You know what I mean? Like we was just friends, so I lost sight of that. The intimacy, the sex, however you want to put it. You know what I mean? Lost sight of what my purpose was being around this person. So we had to call it quits as far as on that my better half, or that's my road dog type. And she's not fully ready, but I'm gonna always be there for me to at least try to guide or help. You know what I mean? Like no matter how we turn out, I'm still a human being with a heart. For me, like I still care.
Tell the YNs why they need to stay out the streets.
Man, ain't shit in the streets. What you want to be on the streets for? Be outside all day, no job. You think it's no worries in the laws out here tripping out. It's against the law to be homeless. Come on now, against the law to be homeless. In America, the country that was built for the free. Against the law to be homeless, man. Ain't nothing out here in the streets for nobody. Problems, headaches, and habits. You know what I'm saying? And it all gets hectic at the end of the day. Worrying about where you're gonna sleep at every night. Worrying about if somebody came and inject you for your tent or what's in your tent. Or whatever you got, you know what I mean? It's a headache and a half. Um, Toting around everything you're supposed to own, in a backpack or 3 backpacks on a bike or something with a trailer. I mean, I've seen it all. So these streets it's not made for us to be in. We have to go through them to experience certain things in life to harden us for what life's got thrown at us. You know what I mean? And that's just something that a lot of us, unfortunately, have to go through at a young age. But we're supposed to beat that. We're supposed to, like me, I'm trying to be triumphant my journey. You know what I mean? I'm trying to overcome all the obstacles. Everything I've done is going to set the speed, or it's going to set a movement. Not in a movement, like a self movement. Like everything I've done, it wasn't easy. Anything easy in life, I don't think it's worth it. I put your blood, sweat, and tears into it for it to feel worth it. You know what I mean? If it's hard at the end of the day, I'm gonna put it better terms like this. It's worth it when it's hard. It ain't when it's easy. When it's easy, it's just like it's given to you. You don't know nothing about what it takes to get that. You don't know about the time it took to get that, the energy you had to put in to get that, or to make that happen. So, ain't nothing in life easy, worth it, I feel. You know what I mean, personally.
For sure. All right, man. Q, I appreciate you again, brother, catching up with you.
Most definitely.
Being on the channel, man, and letting the world know how hard it is out here homeless.
Man,
Letting the kids know why it ain't cool to try shit.
man,
And
I'll say it like this. A lot of stuff is put out here, right? I done did maybe 3 to 5 drugs out here. And my mental is still in this right state of mind. I'm still able to, receive and understand and comprehend what's going on and what's right and what's wrong. Some people out here, it was just like me in the beginning, Can't even do that. Mental is lost. They gone. They can't even have a full conversation with you,
For
with you
sure.
understanding it. So, I mean, who wants to be out here like that?
For sure.
I mean, for real, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all on these streets. Tell you like this, kids, stay ass out the streets. Go through school, man. Go through school. Go through college if you got to. Trade school or something. It's more in the streets. It's more than the streets. One OG that taught me in Wisconsin, you don't have to sell drugs to make it in the hood. You don't have to be a dope boy to feel like you won or something. Sell water. Something that everybody could purchase. You know what I mean? Kids, mamas, uncles, daddies, grandmas.
For sure.
Not something that, oh, just your uncle and big cousin want to mess with. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. So, streets ain't worth it, yo. Ain't nothing out here.
I
You
appreciate
come
it.
to the streets, you ain't got no mental, man. You don't go learn something if you're trying to get to the streets.
For
For real,
sure.
for real.
For sure. Appreciate you, man.
All love, brother.
For sure.
Yes, sir.